From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Tampa Bay Rays.
So almost ready to get underway. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Line to left. Rosarena makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Two outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri on the move to his right and makes the grab. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot. And a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
So Margot is aboard.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter, because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get three swings, why not take all three of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Grounder might be two. Zips it to first. Now two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Isaac Paredes now.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
In the air, out towards right center. Varsho makes the grab. That is the inning. The Rays strand just the one, scoreless after one. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, George Springer.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, George Springer.
The wind of the pitch. Laced into left. That's a base hit.
Batting six.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette.
That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Margot makes the play. Both runners tagging to the plate. Save. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Matt Chapman. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shane McClanahan done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Kevin Kelly, big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Kevin Kelly.
One out, runner at second. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Reached on an infield single his first time. Line drive, base hit. Espinal rounds third, headed for the plate. Play it home, he's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the third out of the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 6, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And here it comes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Varsho makes the catch, and a quick out number 1.
Batting 6, not shortstop, Wander.
Here's Wander Franco. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And it's even up.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And there's 2 away. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Number 14 will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The 0-1. Foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Kicks and fires. This one high in the air to left center. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. And that's in there for strike 1. Next pitch is popped up. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Bichette.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the shortstop,
Kelly back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there, base hit. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Kiermaier now. And that one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
now batting, the right fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now the right fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Matt.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. Line drive. Full extension, makes the catch.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
As we go to the last of the third, and now it's Jose Siri.
For the Rays,
And the
the center
pitch.
fielder, Jose Siri.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Varsho gliding as he moves to his left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Manuel Margot.
Manuel Margot.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not...
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. That one the other way. Espinal. 2 away down.
baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz now. Good contact guy, good defender. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
In the air, left side, and a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-1.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Now batting.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 7-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting. The left fielder.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the righty deals. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-3. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal.
The second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
A wind in the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Siri racing over to make the catch. Now Alejandro Kirk. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one ripped. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man at first. Here's George Springer. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Kirk around third. Franco with a relay throw, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto, but they still lead it 7-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, now batting Wander Franco. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Varsho, long run. Got it. Nice grab. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Vidal Brujan.
The batter, number 7.
This to center field, and going back is Kiermaier. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder,
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Is just 1 strike away. To third. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.